everybody, it's me again. Identical me from my February wrap-up, because I'm filming this consecutively, right in a row. So here we go. This is my March TBR, or to be read. This TBR is going to probably greatly differentiate, be different from my wrap-up. We will see. I'm going to try to stick to my guns this month. I also don't know if I will get to all of these. It's a pretty ambitious list, if I do say so myself. So we'll see. Probably too ambitious, but this is what I would like to read. And there's going to be a lot of rereading going on, I think. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Awesome. So the first book I'm going to talk about is this book that I have to finish by March 11th. I'm over halfway done. This is Trick Mirror, Reflections on Self-Delusion. It's a collection of 9 essays written by lovely Gia Tolentino. It talks a lot about social media, the world, feminism, her life, just things that have overall built who she is. And it's pretty interesting. I've tabbed a lot, as you can see. Again, it's for my book club. I don't really know what to say about this. It's pretty good. I mean, if you need something to read that's nonfiction, I'm sure there's better nonfiction out there. I don't know how I would recommend this, because it's not like about a specific topic, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of about her life and things she's experienced and conclusions she's drawn. So, I don't know. Read it, maybe? I want to be done talking about it. The other book I have to talk about and finish is A Heart So Fierce and Broken. This is the second book in A Curse, the Dark and Lonely trilogy. 20% in. It's taking me forever to read this book. Will I ever finish it? I don't know. I think it's getting better, so maybe I'll start reading it faster. I really enjoyed A Curse, the Dark and Lonely, and it took me like 5 days to read. But this book is dragging on. I'm gonna have to renew my loan for another 2 weeks or something. But yeah, this other book I have to finish. I don't know what else to say. This trilogy started off with a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I don't know if this book is another retelling or not. I'm not sure. I'm not getting that vibe. If it is, then I haven't figured it out yet. So we'll see my thoughts, hopefully in my March wrap-up. Fingers crossed. I just realized I'm wearing green, like March for St. Patty's Day, and then heart earrings for February for Valentine's Day. It's kind of funny. The first book I want to read in March is The Song of Achilles. This is going to be a reread. I read this book around this time last year. I think it's been probably like a whole year since I read it. And it was like one of my favorite books I read last year, and it is now one of my all-time favorite books. And so, as I mentioned in my February TBR, I think. Yes, January wrap-up / February TBR. Me and my friends have like this book club read-along thing we're doing, and I recommended this. So this is what we're reading this month. Reread for me. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to reread this for about a year now. I can't wait to be emotionally destroyed again. Hopefully I won't cry as much because I know it's coming, but I probably will. And I think I'm gonna mark it up, so the next time you see this book, it might have tabbies in it. Should be fun. This book, if you weren't aware, is about Achilles and Patroclus. And their story, and you know, we've all heard of Achilles. If you haven't, Achilles heel, Achilles tendon. Think about that. It's this guy. What am I saying anymore? Yes, and it's about love and sadness. So the other ebook I want to read this month that I should have grouped with the other one, I don't know why I didn't, is A Vow So, why did I literally just looked at it? Bold and Deadly. Yes. Okay. Which is the third and final book in that trilogy that I mentioned earlier. The hold actually came in when I was coming home yesterday, and I had to say deliver later because there's no way I'm going to be able to finish the other one in time. So anywho, we'll see. That's the other ebook I plan on reading, and if it takes me as long as to read this one, to read that one, as it does to read the other one, I'm probably only going to get to read 2 ebooks this month. I don't even know what that one's about, so yeah. Okay, done with the ebook part of this video. Next book I want to read in March is Chain of Gold. It was on my January TBR, then it was, I think I said it in my February TBR, and now it's in March. I will read this book this month, mark my words. Only in death will I not read this, okay? I will have to be put down to be stopped. Okay, Chain of Gold. This is the first book in the Last Hours trilogy, and I haven't read it yet. I've read literally pretty much every other Cassandra Clare book except this one, and I'm really excited because everyone loves it. It is set in Edwardian, I think, London? Yes. And it follows the children from our heroes in the Infernal Devices trilogy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because you've never read any Shadowhunters books, you know, it's just gonna fall on deaf ears, but if you know, you know. I'm really excited. Oh, I've heard great things. I'm really excited. And I've already met some characters from the Ghost of Shadowhunter Market, so I'm pretty excited. Everyone says they love this cast of characters, so I'm really, really excited. And it's pretty big, but I usually fly through Cassie's books. Like, this looks long, but I think it's only like 500 pages, so it's really not that bad. It shouldn't take me that long. So yes, I'm really excited to read this. And I might have a whole video or 2 about this and the next book I have to talk about, which is Chain of Iron, which is the sequel to Chain of Gold. I have pre-ordered it, so it's not in my hands yet. It comes out March 2nd. It's on my calendar. Marked it in like 3 of my calendars, so I know when it is. And I'm really excited to read it. I haven't read that one yet, so I don't know how excited, but I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so there might be a video or two coming about these 2 books that I read in February, so I want to read those. Now, depending on how long it takes me to read both of those will determine the rest, like all this list. Okay, so the next 2 books, I was gonna put the whole trilogy on here, but I think that's too much for me. So the next 2 books on this March TBR are rereads, and they are Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm. As I said, I was gonna put the whole trilogy, but I think that might be too much. Both of these is probably too much. They are smells like maple syrup. Anywho, they are rereads, so it might not take me that long, and I might read some of them on my phone. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I want to reread this trilogy. It feels wrong because the other book's not here. It's up there. Can you tell which one it is? Anywho, can you even see it? I think you can. Shut up. I'm rereading this because the show comes out April 23rd. So I figured this would give me enough time to reread this trilogy and 6 of Crows. It's been maybe 3 years since I reread this. Pretty sure I've read this 3 times now. think I read this one like 3 or 4 times, and then all the way through maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm really not sure. But I don't remember a lot of the details. I remember how it ends, and I remember the gist of the story, but I don't remember details. Basically, you know, like war-torn fantasy world, and our main character gets some powers, and yeah, she can like save the world and whatever. And there's a lot more to it than that, but yes, I love Leigh Bardugo. I've loved this trilogy and Six of Crows for a long time. I read them, I think, first back in 7th or 8th grade, so a long time. And I'm really excited for the show. Also nervous. Please, Netflix, do a good job. But also excited. So I'm going to reread it. Yeah, that's my March TBR. Again, it's pretty ambitious, but a lot of it is rereading. And then Cassie's books really don't take me like any time to read, in theory. So hopefully I hit all of these. If not, they'll be in March, or they'll be in the April TBR. Just push them, you just keep pushing them back. Yeah, so there's that. Those are all the books I plan to read in March. I'm really hoping I nail all of them. Please. We'll see. If you watched this short video, thank you for watching. Yes, thank you. Here come the guns. Like, subscribe. Maybe. Please. Not me begging. Here comes the outro. Hope you guys have a great week. I don't know when this video is going up, so can't be sure, but have a great whatever. Stay safe. Love you guys. Peace out. Goodbye. In the video.